I'm right here, Daddy. This ain't no traffic stop. You can't bully me. This ain't no traffic stop. Stop, would you? I know my rights. I'm right here, baby. I'm good.
Sir,
You see how big I am?
It's dangerous. You need to step over here.
I'm in control of my safety.
Yes, sir. For your safety, I'm
Hey,
gonna
where
step
you
over
6 foot at? Don't touch me. Hey,
Step over
watch
here.
out now.
Step over here.
You can't be touching me.
Yeah, step on the other
can't.
side of the road.
You
Step on
understand?
the
I'm
other side of the
recording
road.
you right now.
Yes, sir. I know.
Do it.
Stand over there.
Oh, you gotta be stupid for touching me.
I might be. I don't know.
You know that's
But
a lawsuit, right?
I want you to stand over
Just
here.
like
so
you
don't
talking
get
about
hit.
putting him back
And
in
I
my
don't
damn
wanna-
truck. I know my rights, dude.
I don't want to get hurt, and I don't want you
Then
to get
you
hurt.
should have
Okay.
stayed in the car.
Okay, well, I can't do that. I got a call out here to see
You didn't get it. This ain't a traffic stop, though, buddy. You know better.
Look, I got a call out here. I'm on a call, all right?
You don't push me, though. You don't do that.
Yes, sir. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I want to be safe, sir.
Listen, you ain't in
All right.
control of my
Have
safety.
you got some ID, sir?
You ain't getting no ID.
Okay, all right. What are you doing?
I ain't doing nothing illegal.
Okay. You're okay?
Yeah,
Everything's
I'm
fine?
great, man.
Okay, all right.
You're not going to be great when I sue you for touching me.
All right, you can't
That's
use
unwanted
profanity
touch.
on the side.
Unwanted touch.
You can't use
I'm on
profanity.
public property. I can cuss all day long. It's called free speech. I know my rights.
You're wrong, and I'm trying to explain
I'm
it
not
to you.
wrong.
So just don't
I know
cuss
better.
anymore.
I know
Cuss
better.
Again, I'm
I
gonna
know
do something
better.
different,
I know
okay?
better.
All right, I'm
I know
trying to
different.
tell you the statute.
I know
You
it.
can
I
talk
know
over
it.
me.
I know it.
You can talk over me if you want to. That's
Because you're a
fine, sir.
dumbass. You shouldn't have touched me.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to get hurt.
I don't care about what you want. I'm in control of my safety.
All right. Well,
You had
I don't want
that
to get hurt,
unwanted
and I don't want
touch,
you to
and I
get
can
hurt.
press charges on your dumb ass.
Well, you do whatever you need to do, sir. I just want you to be safe.
Touch
okay,
me.
buddy? Okay.
Stupid,
all
man.
right.
You should
Now-
have never touched me.
Now I got a call out here.
Call the service. Do your job.
Okay.
Investigate.
Okay,
You see what we doing? That's what we've been doing the whole time.
Y'all, what are you doing?
Illegal protected activity.
Okay,
You're gonna
all right.
push me.
Sir, you keep going back to pushing me.
Because that pissed me off, and you had no right to touch me.
Sorry, sir. I'm trying to get
You
you
sorry
out.
my ass. You wasn't sorry when I told you to stop three times.
Once we got over here, are we okay now?
3 times. No,
Are we
we're not okay.
Yes, we're
No, we're
safe.
not okay
We're
because you
safe.
touched me.
Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, and you don't want to give me any
It
information?
was fine until you put your hands on me, sir.
Sir, you can
What's
say
your
that.
name and badge
Oh.
number?
I don't have a badge number.
ID number.
Yeah, I don't have an ID number.
What's your name, then?
Little. It's right here.
Little. So you don't even know what side it's on.
No, I don't, because, I mean...
You don't wear it every day?
Sometimes I wear these uniforms,
Yeah, okay.
sometimes I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't work every day.
So now you can get your dumb ass right back in your car
Okay.
and let me do what I come here to do.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Right.
All right. Have a good day.
Yep.
Be careful.
Yep.
Get hurt, all right?
You know you're gonna hear from you touching me like that.
Sir, don't
I
stand
don't
right
care.
here.
Listen,
You can't stand
I'm in control of my safety.
You see this truck?
I see that truck. That's what they supposed to do. I'm a
Stand.
pedestrian at this point.
Sir, you're on the side. You're in the roadway. If you
No
go over there 25
shit.
feet, you're out of the roadway. You can't be out here
I'm
in the
not
roadway.
going out there 25
You're
feet.
impeding traffic.
You just did that, not me.
No, he didn't.
You was on that side. He seen you first.
I know. He's
And
got
if he
to
can't
get
see my big ass, something's wrong.
over. Look, sir, I
Just
don't
get
know.
back in your car.
Okay, all right. Yes, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, kick rocks. Touching me crazy. That's your...
What's the name of your guys' group? Because I've seen videos of you guys in North Carolina.
Look on YouTube and hit North Carolina, dude. You'll find us.
And put the Franklin Correctional.
Did you guys do? Were you guys at Wilson PD? I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Let me tell you, Little come out here a while ago, dude. He pushed me 3 times.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that.
No,
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
understand
do
that. He didn't. I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
That is a train wreck waiting to happen.
No,
He had me. I was
I'm
pissed.
just making contact with you. Just make sure you guys are out of the roadway. Be
Oh,
safe,
we grown.
and,
we grown. We know.
this road. So just be safe. And
That's all
like I
he
said,
had to say.
Yeah, I will.
That's all he had to say, dude. And he shoved me 3
Constitutionally, you guys are fine.
He fucked with that, and he's gonna. I'm telling you, dude, he messed up bad.
I'm gonna talk to him.
He messed up. He messed up.
Now, if it would help a lot, we won't file a complaint if he comes and apologizes.
I'll go talk to him. I can't guarantee. Well, that's his decision. I can't.
If he's got a lot of complaints, he might want to.
I mean, that's out of control. Nobody should conduct themselves like that.
I know.
Nobody.
We're all different human beings, though.
Yeah. That still don't make it right.
I understand that. I understand. You're absolutely right.
I was cordial, been cordial to the guards here and everything, and he come out there trying to give me direction.
And that's great. Most of the time, they don't have people who are that cordial, so that's all that matters.
It wasn't that bad. They hadn't done nothing really wrong, but when Little come out here, he f***ed it all up.
Yeah. And he should know when you got a video camera not to pull something like that.
The officer repeatedly pushed the cameraman, despite there being no clear indication that he had committed any crime. That raises legitimate questions about whether the physical contact was justified during the encounter, and whether it could expose the officer to legal liability if it lacked a lawful basis. Another officer's refusal to provide his name, when asked, also undermined transparency and accountability in law enforcement. In the end, it was a supervising officer who confirmed that the filming was completely lawful, showing that the problem was not the law itself, but how some individuals choose to enforce it. If you believe the officer's conduct in this encounter was inappropriate, leave a 5 in the comments.
Yes, sir. Just a hobby.
Just a hobby to video in as far as the sheriff's office and
yes, sir.
Vehicles and county vehicles?
Yes, sir.
What's the purpose of it?
It's just a hobby. It's just something I like doing.
Is this the only place you video?
No, sir. I do courthouses, sheriff's departments, police departments, anything publicly accessible.
Okay. Are you from around here?
No, sir.
Okay, where are you from?
A little farther down the road. I'd rather not
Got your
say.
ID on you?
No, sir. I don't.
Okay. Why don't you have ID?
I don't need to have one, do I?
You can stop recording me.
I record everything.
You can stop recording me.
Sir, I record everything.
Okay. Well, I need to have your name and your date of birth, please.
Have I committed a crime?
Well, it's suspicious of the fact that you're back here at our courthouse and up on the courthouse steps and around out here video and
Yes, sir.
the parking lots and stuff. So I think that is a suspicious activity.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
I need your name and date of birth, please.
And are you asking me or?
Yes, I've asked you. Asked you very nicely.
Well, I have the right to decline.
220.
I haven't broken a law. This is a.
Give me a APD to the back of the courthouse. Please, we have a 1088 on the premises here, video of the area.
Have I committed a crime? Are you familiar with
On private property.
Is this private property? I didn't see any signs.
Okay.
If you can show me the signs, I'll gladly leave.
Okay. Well, I see that. It's all right.
I have no ill will intent. I'm not here to cause any problems, any trouble.
When you're driving, you just walk here?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, really? Okay, that's fine. We can...
Am I being detained? This is not open to the public?
Your video and county vehicles.
Which is perfectly legal according to 2010 DHS Homeland Security memo.
Okay. That's fine. You was up on the courthouse steps at the
Yes,
courthouse.
sir.
Video up on the courthouse
And
steps.
that's public property. Have I committed a crime here?
221 CTA.
Officer, have I committed a crime? I have no ill will, no ill intent. I'm not here to do any harm to anybody.
You won't have a problem answering questions then, so just stand up.
I have no ill will intent. I'm not here to bother anybody. I haven't broken any laws. And if I'm not being detained, I'd like to be on my way.
You're being detained at this point. You're not under arrest, but you're being detained.
For suspicion of what crime?
How'd you get here, man?
I'd rather not say, please. As a matter of fact, I was currently on my way back out of here. I was just taking a couple pictures. Nothing wrong, guys. I was just out taking a few pictures.
We're trying to figure out why you're out here and county property after hours, videoing
But
the courthouse and the county vehicle.
and as I said, if it's restricted area, I will gladly leave. But I see no trespassing signs. Guys, there are now 3 police officers here. Officer, have I done anything wrong? He's saying I'll be detained.
If he says you're being detained, you're being detained.
For what crime?
You're not being arrested for a crime. You're being detained for an investigation.
But you investigate first, then detain.
No, sir. We
Yes, sir.
Detain so we can investigate.
Have I broken a law here?
We're trying to figure that out now.
Guys, I have been detained for no reason. I have not broken any laws. There are no trespassing signs back here. I was just getting a couple of pictures. It looks like they're trying to find a reason to get me.
It's a security risk of the fact that you're on the public on the property here after hours of government facility, and that you're videoing this area and videoing the vehicles in this area, and especially at the courthouse, videoing the area of the courthouse. 2, you're resisting the fact to give me name. And
North Carolina is not a stop and identify state.
But you are, at this point, you are breaching security of this place right now.
Is that a law?
For here, this day and time, oh yes.
This day and time?
This day and time, as far as security.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good,
you
sir.
Won't answer any questions that I asked.
I've answered the questions.
No, sir, you have.
You asked me what.
I asked you politely for just your name, date of birth, and you refused to give me any information of who you are, and you're on a government facility.
Public property. And I was on my way out. I haven't broken any laws.
You was up at the courthouse.
And that is public property. I wasn't trying to break in. I have no ill will intent. I'm not here to do any harm.
You won't have a problem giving us your name and date of birth.
What do I need to do that for?
Now you are obstructing and delaying the investigation here because.
I'm sorry. I just don't want anybody behind me.
Our question.
In order to instruct,
It's an arrestable offense.
in order to obstruct, I have to be in suspicion of a crime.
And you are in suspicion.
What is the crime?
The crime that you're in suspicion of the fact that you are out here on a government facility.
Public property.
This is a government facility after hours, and you are videoing the equipment and the courthouse.
Which is perfectly legal according to DHS. Department of Homeland Security issued a memo in 2010 and revised it in 2018, saying I have every right to do so. The eyes cannot trespass. I've done told you I have no ill will intent. I'm not here to do any harm.
I don't have a problem with letting us check who you are. We don't know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am.
You could be a terrorist as far as we know.
Do you
If you're not, then it won't be a problem.
have you read the Department of Homeland Security memo?
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. But the First Amendment cannot be deemed as suspicious activity. This is a First Amendment protected activity.
Suspicious activity when you're a video in
No, sir.
facility.
The Supreme Court has already ruled suspicious activity cannot be a reason for the First Amendment. You cannot deem the First Amendment as suspicious activity.
Deemed as probable cause to hold you and detain you, especially until you give us your information of who you are.
But what crime have I broken?
And if you don't, then you're RTA. And if you do not give us the information, you'll be arrested for resist land which is a misdemeanor.
But in order to be arrested, I have to be suspected of crime.
Produce us with your name and date of birth, your ID. That's
Okay,
all you gotta do.
I'm going to do it under the threat of duress. Since you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 officers on this side coming around, you know that puts me in harm's way.
And your ID, and I've been very polite with you.
And I do not have it. And I will give you my name and date of birth under the threat of duress.
Sir, this is going to be your last chance, then I'm going to place you under arrest.
Okay.
Resist delay and obstruct.
And like I said, I have no ill will intent. I'm not here to do any harm. I was just out taking some pictures. You done searched me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's all it took for us to check to make sure that you was okay, that you didn't have any warrants on you, that you wasn't a threat to us. But we appreciate that you don't come on this property after hours because it is a closed facility. When it's open, that's a different story, okay? Suspicious that you are here, so we're asking you to not come back on this property.
And I'm on my way out as soon as this is over.
That's fine. I appreciate your cooperation. That's all it would have took. You wouldn't have had to go this far, you understand?
Yes, sir. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
You have a good day.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
It's right here. You got a video. Have a good day.
Poplin, badge number is...
The officers treated filming in the parking lot after business hours as suspicious and demanded identification. However, to lawfully detain someone, police must have specific, reasonable suspicion that the person is involved in a particular crime, not merely that they are recording. North Carolina is also not a stop and identify state, making the officers' apparent pressure to obtain identification under the threat of arrest a noteworthy aspect of this encounter. What are your thoughts on the officers' conduct in this situation? Let us know in the comments.
Is there a supervisor I can speak with?
Not at the moment. Pick up the phone, please. What is this in regards to? Are you filming me?
I'm filming you.
Please put that down.
This is a public accessible area.
It's not working. I don't want to be filmed.
Ma'am, you don't want to go. You don't want to go here right now.
Have a seat, please.
I don't have to have a seat.
All right, then don't have a seat.
So we have a protocol we need to follow. If you have a complaint you'd like to make against this female officer, I've got some paperwork I'll hand out to you. You can fill it out. You can, on the back, you can put down your complaint or your personal information. What happens is I sign off on it, and I'll bring it upstairs to Internal Affairs tonight. I'll slide it under the door, and tomorrow morning they'll get it, and they will contact you at the number you provide. And what they'll do is they'll start their investigation. And even if you can't come up with a badge number for this particular female, I'm sure that they will do their best to get the pretty good physical description of her. And then they will talk to you about it and figure out the scenario, that what took place and everything. Probably at some point they will show you a photo ID or a lineup of some sort.
I have
guessing.
the vehicle. She was driving
Even
D4,
better if you have.
and I
She's
have license plate.
408.
Okay, so anyway, like I said, there's a process that needs to be followed. I can get you started with the process, and someone from Internal Affairs or OPR will follow up with you guys. A couple minutes and I'll be ready.
No problem.
He's actually probably one of the better ones I've spoken to here.
Can I help you?
Nah. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Doug.
How are you? Are you guys this weird all the time?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, huh. Hi. Say hi, Mom.
Want me to do a pose for you?
Sure.
You'd probably like that better, right?
Do whatever you want.
I'm asking what you'd like.
This is your time right
I'm
now.
clearly here for your entertainment. I'd like to entertain you more.
This is your.
You're here for our entertainment?
It seems that way, right?
It's entertaining, but I don't think you're here for our entertainment.
Well, it seems like that's what he's playing around.
Are you a cop?
Would I be wrong in saying that?
Are you a cop?
Am I absolutely wrong?
What's your name and badge number?
He's just recording.
Okay. So you are here on for a reason. Okay.
I don't have to have a reason to be here.
Well, there's no loitering. There's no loitering. There's no loitering.
This is a public place. You don't know what you're talking about. Are you serious?
Why would we know it's
This is a public place.
Okay.
You guys are fools. You guys are fools. Learn your jobs. Constitution.
You know what? Maybe tomorrow
First Amendment, man. First fucking Amendment.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Everybody here is weird. Everybody's. I need about.
Me.
I need about 15. Yeah, no, you're good for now.
What do you mean for now?
Well, I don't know, man. This is
That's for you guys. Oh, thanks. Okay. Did you leave your phone number on here?
I left my email.
Okay. If you leave me a phone number, it'd be a lot easier for them to get in contact with you. They'll still email you.
Good for now.
What do you mean for now?
Well, I don't know, man. This is
That's for you guys. Oh, thanks. Okay. Did you leave your phone number on here?
I left my email.
Okay. If you leave me a phone number, it'd be a lot easier for them to get in contact with you. They'll still email you. You can also.
I'd rather
like
do it
says,
by email.
Also, you can submit it via online. So you guys decide what you want to do. But so you're refusing to give me your phone number though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Other than that, I will submit it, and you guys will be all set. Okay.
Why is the exercise of a constitutional right so often burdened with administrative requirements that the law does not actually require? The complainant was willing to provide an email address so the agency could follow up, but declined to give a personal phone number, while officials insisted it was simply department policy. The First Amendment protects the freedom of the press and the public's right to monitor government officials, regardless of whether the employee handling the complaint is comfortable with it. This brief exchange highlights the tension between the public's right to hold government accountable and the internal administrative procedures of law enforcement agencies.
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. So we got a report. He's, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you
you
should
didn't.
probably go find them, talk to them.
No, we had the person call saying you driving around. We're doing that. So
Well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out what's
parked,
going on, man.
so
All right. So where did you come from initially?
that's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what
You got
crime
your
have I
ID?
committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where
driving.
Can you show me where I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man,
You
we're
can
just
go
trying
talk to
figure
the bank
things out.
manager because they have already talked about this,
Okay.
and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So why did we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay. Why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you
driving
call the
wrong way?
person who made the call and then find out from them why you received a call?
They told us you.
Okay,
drove the
again,
wrong
I'm not
way,
asking
and then
or
yelled
answering
at
any
you, And then
questions.
yelled at them when they.
Again, I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless driving.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word of
Again,
we're
that's a
investigating, sir.
word. That is not a crime. I
It's
am
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you, I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you. So that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side
Again,
of the story?
go talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. Is that
I'll
fair?
happy go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with me.
detained?
At this time, yes.
Okay, you have 2 minutes for
That's not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the jail.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but
That's
I am
fine.
not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is
Well,
one of the few things that
That's
you do have
only
to do.
if I am
You're
convicted
suspect-
of a crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which
I'd
you'll
rather
have a
not do
lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not giving
crime,
you my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
you can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And to answer your question before, I don't know if you got the answer. The suspected crime is careless driving.
Okay, well,
I'm just,
I want to see
I'm
proof.
not
I want to see
looking at
proof.
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. You asked the
Show me.
question, I'm answering.
I get that.
I don't have a video camera in my
Okay.
car that watch you do it.
Then you
I'm
cannot
not-
be the injured
I'm not
party
trying
then.
to argue with you.
I get
I'm
that.
just telling you.
But you cannot be the injured party. You cannot convict me of a crime right now.
Correct. I'm
Because
not in court.
you are not the one that saw the supposed or alleged thing happen.
That'd be a witness. I'm a cop.
Exactly. And so right now you're unlawfully detaining me because you have no proof other than somebody's account of something that may or may not have happened. Therefore, you are accusing me of being guilty instead of presuming innocence. Yes, you are, because otherwise I would not be quote unquote detained right now, and I could get in my vehicle and I could travel away from this area.
This is no different than a traffic stop.
This is different than a traffic stop. Because you have, unlawfully detained me with the quote unquote reasonable suspicion of committing a crime, which you do not have any witness, which I have the constitutional right per my 6th Amendment to see my witness. Where is this witness?
You have a right to confront your witness
Yes.
in a court.
Okay.
That's how that works. You good hanging out for a sec? Yeah. I'll be right back. If you want to hang for a sec.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. We checked the bank manager. Unfortunately, they don't have cameras in the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me where the one way is.
I'm telling you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one way is. And where's the one way, and I want to see the video.
They don't have video.
Well, then you cannot convict me of a crime.
Can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm.
And I'm being irritated because
Yes,
you guys are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now. This is called kidnapping at the moment because you are not letting me travel from my area to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation of my constitutional
We're
rights.
detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which we
Okay.
are legally
Show me the
allowed
proof.
to do. That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
No,
The
because you're
bank-
trying to identify me, and I haven't been convicted of a crime. I have not committed a crime either. This
Sir,
is not a stop and ID
sir,
state. This is not a stop and ID
if we
state.
are investigating a crime, you're legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I
Is
told
that
you to
what-
go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they?
And I told you to find the other individual that quote unquote made
and
this.
another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay. So let me talk.
Continue.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
Under Terry versus Ohio, reasonable suspicion must be based on specific, articulable facts, not simply on a report received from a bank. Because the officers did not personally witness the alleged driving behavior and had no video available to verify the claim at the scene, detaining the driver solely on another person's account raises questions about whether there was sufficient reasonable suspicion under Terry versus Ohio. Ultimately, after confirming the circumstances with the bank and learning that the other party did not wish to pursue the matter, the officers ended the encounter and allowed the driver to leave without issuing any charges. We created this video for educational purposes to help viewers better understand their rights and remain calm during police encounters. It is not intended to encourage confrontation or conflict of any kind.
Hey, where you 6 foot at? Don't touch me. Hey, watch out.
Now, step over here.
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on the screen. Click to watch now.
There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the
Last but certainly not least, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to the behind-the-scenes team who worked for months on these videos to make them possible.